All right, so we've got an Agumon and we've got a, oh right, that's what we're gonna do. So it's Monday morning. Have I even done anything today? Let's start with the ag fields. And let's see if we've got some meat. All right, there we go. Yeah, so today is going to be a bit of a grind fest. For better or worse, probably better. I don't know, let's go to GGmon's place. I don't remember if there's anything else particularly useful. Okay. So yeah, oh, right, we're getting stuck on them. Stupid NPCs. So used to playing For Honor right now that it's just like playing this, it's like, I want to just push past things and get places. What? Not For Honor. Sorry, Neo. Anyway. Let's do Mod Cape. I think we want just regular Mod Cape, come to think of it. Yeah, playing For Honor. I mean Neo, whatever. I've been playing games where you can push past enemies and move around and, you know, giant hitboxes and anyway. Let's go fight some Saberdemon. Now here's the thing. What's Fluffy's defense at? 656. It might be able to live through some hits. How many tamer points do I have? Not nearly enough. Well, whatever. Okay. So, if we're lucky, A, it's not gonna have, like, special damage, like a big old damage boost against me. I don't know. This will be fine. Wow. I don't know if it did a lot of damage there, if that's all in my head. Could be a bit of both. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna beat up these Saberdemon, and then we're gonna move on to the next set. Well, I'll just see what we can do. Okay, so as long as it doesn't, like, immediately Raffle Stomp my, my Agumon, we're probably in a good spot. Luckily, my Agumon has, like, a stupid amount of Well, it's got a stupid amount of HP, comparatively, but still. Okay, so what kind of stats are we looking at? Yeah, just 26 across the board. So it's not quite as much as I thought it was going to be, but that's also fine. Okay. So it should be okay. I'm just gonna have to remember to tell it to guard. Eventually its stamina is going to rise pretty quick, so we shouldn't have to worry about anything. Also, I think the other Saberdemon in the, like, on the other part of the boat don't actually have the, the evil eye move or whatever it is. So that might also be super helpful. Anyway, attack skill, Agumon. I forgot about this. So he's got Mach Jab. We also have Firewall, Fire Tower. Let's go with Fire Tower. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but it seems like a good move. Oh shoot, you know what I also should do? I should actually also start sapping the life from Agumon to give to Ophanimon. Oh man, that would actually work great. Cause the more I can get them desynced, the better. Ooh, that could help. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, so let's just gather all of these. We can camp to send them back whenever we want. That's such a nice system, honestly. Let's see. So yeah, we go this way. What was up here again? Oh, right, all the Seadramon. I actually don't remember if these Seadramon are particularly dangerous or not. Well, I guess we'll find out very quickly. Ophanimon. Angel of Butts. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so let's see if let's see if we actually get a decent amount of stats from fighting Seadramon here. The answer is a very solid yes. Not so much on the MP level, but everything else, oh yeah, very much worth it. No, you're coming with me, buddy. You don't get the choice. We are going here together. Let's see if I can drag him with me to the material gathering point. I can! He just doesn't stick around. Well, that's understandable. Okay, yeah, it looks like they get aggressive too, because I've got an Agumon hanging out. Well, that's good stuff. Let's have him guard just in case. I don't know if he's gonna take a whole lot of damage from these guys, but, seeing as that's water, ice damage, it could be a problem. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we're getting great stats, so Fluffy is going to continue to become even more of a indomitable badass by the end of this, which unfortunately means Toast. Did I remember to change the name correctly? I think I did. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, ice moves are no joke against Agumon. Go figure. All right, let's chuck a recovery disc at him. I should buy some more of these. We're pretty wealthy, but still. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I gotta get rid of a Digibitterling. I forgot we also have all this, like, other junk in my inventory that I was supposed to get rid of. Whoopsie! Well, whatever. I don't know. It'll be okay. Anyway, we're learning key points, which are nice. I'll have to look into, what's that? Oh, interesting. If you hit the touchpad, it actually focuses on what you're looking at. Alright, let's clear our inventory for a bit. ID sort. And let's start dropping things. So I'm gonna get rid of the attack plugins. The Bitterling. Ion Water. Yeah, I forgot I had all these, fungi. Well, if we're lucky, these guys will get hungry. But this way, we'll have some extra inventory space. Let's see. And now that we're not trying to get Marine Angemon anymore, all of the drops are just going to be pirate-based stuff. Or items? I don't know. Anyway. Gotta move my mic around. Unfortunately, I'm playing this on my TV, which is my boom arm goes straight in front of, which sucks. It's always kind of an inconvenience, because, it means I have to, like, kind of crane my neck around to actually see what I'm doing. It'd be nice if Black Gotamon actually, if Black Gotamon would actually, just take every bit of pirate paraphernalia from your inventory otherwise. Okay. Well, nothing that useful. Let's just get out of here. I don't think I'm gonna fight the, whatever the opposite is for Taumon. I totally forget the name. But yeah, oh no. Is this all of them? This is all of them. Okay. He can live through it. But pretty much, it's gonna be rough. It does a lot of damage. It looks like we've got a fair chance at it, just because. But it's still scary. Okay. Need him to be blocking so he doesn't die. Yeah, okay, so we got it. I was just a little bit worried. Okay, so it looks like stats max out at 26. I could be wrong. This is a lot of Tamer EXP and money and whatever. Definitely not fighting Vikemon. Oof. Yeah, I actually was not expecting that I'd managed to succeed at that one. But hey, there we are. So that saves me some serious trouble. I want to say there's some materials that I can grab over here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna be grinding for a while. At some point, I might almost just go back to training. As much as the stat bonuses that we get from this are nice. Oh, yeah, let's fight these Saberdramon. Let's see what kind of things we can get. As nice as as the bonuses are, it's also kind of one of those where it's like, I could also just, like, pass time real quick and actually get the Digivolutions. It'll give me less stats overall, but, it will kind of not take forever to train these guys up. I'll think about it. I mean, pretty soon he's gonna be tough enough to fight. He also doesn't seem to get hit by Evil Eye nearly as much as I thought he would. I don't know. Well, let's fight everybody. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. We don't actually get bonus stats for group fights. Which is unfortunate. Well, I guess we can always leave, come back. We can also try fighting the Hagurumons. I don't know if the Hagurumon are any more or less damaging. Because I haven't looked into that one at all. Block, you bastard. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, Toast has to soak hits for a short period of time, while the other one takes it out. Okay, there we go. I mean, still great stats. If I do actually go through this, we're going to end up being pretty dang tough. It's just, until then, I don't know. It's also just one of those where I'm not entirely sure I want to... I'm not entirely sure I want to spend all of this time just grinding these stats up. Because, yeah, like I said earlier, training would get me up to Mega pretty quickly. Because, is he still day 1? He's like day 1 or 2. Yeah, he's age 0. And will remain as such for at least a short period of time. Okay, how do I feel about Digimon Fusion? The TV show? I'm gonna be totally honest, haven't watched a whole lot of the TV show, but it definitely seems a lot more aimed at kids. And so it kind of missed the mark with me. I don't know. I like somewhat mature shows, and too kiddish, and it's just like, nah. Power of Friendship starts to get kind of annoying. Because it's also, it doesn't matter that much. Oh, okay, they're hungry. Cool. So we can drop off some of these items, like Fighty Fungus. Weight went down by 3. Strength plus 10. Okay. What about this? MP plus 100. Okay. What about Digikoi? I don't know what all these stats do. Not really that helpful. Okay, and meat. Let's see. Oh, she's still hungry. Alright. Yeah, like for me, Digimon really peaked at Season 3, even though the digital world itself was kind of super lame. Just because there was very little time actually spent there, and they didn't really do much with it. But like, Season 3 had like really neat and kind of dark overtones that I could really get behind. And unfortunately, Season 4 lightened it up a little bit, and also the transforming Digimon thing, it was neat, but it was also like, it was weird. It was a good return to form, but it didn't have as interesting of a plot by the end, in my opinion. Oh, hey, is this the, this might be a problem. No mistaking it. That's the spot we're looking for. Ready with the prepares, Taco? I'm a little bit worried this is going to dump us on a boss, though. Looks like it's finished. Confirming network restoration. We've done it. Transmission capacity should be restored. Is this a barrier? There's nothing in my sources about safeguards like this. Oh well. No one should be able to touch the cable. All we need to do is transmit the antivirus program. Great work, Taco. Come on back to Gigimon's house now. Okay, so we got that there now. Not super helpful. Question, are the Hagurumon gonna be around here? Because I want to say there was a bunch of Hagurumon in this general area that we can do stuff with. That doesn't look like it. Okay, well, I want to fight the Hagurumon. Guess I'll just gather resources. Hopefully we get some mithril. Or otherwise, nope, just white gold. Well, I can always convert that up. I like it that now that we're here, we're getting like a ton of digibamboo and whatnot. But the stuff we actually like need or want, totally impossible to get my hands on. Okay, well, whatever. I'll just gather everything anyway. I believe this is worth like a ton of trainer EXP, so it's worthwhile. And maybe later we'll find the actual resources that we're looking for. I don't know what it is about this game, but it actually makes me really sleepy. But maybe part of it has to do with the fact that it's, you know, I actually do very little in terms of straight up gameplay. I don't know. Anyway, what am I aiming for with this Agumon? Honestly, practically everything but Marimon. I don't know what this one is, but I actually really like Tyrannomon as an alternate Digivolution. But I don't know. Let's see, so is this going to be... Yeah, Orange Growlmon. I pretty much can't fight them. Even if I wanted to. Let's see if the Hagurumon have shown back up again. Nope, looks like this area is empty for the time being. Well, that sucks. It doesn't matter too much, but I guess let's just go back and fight the, I'm just gonna go back and fight the, Oh. Is there even a porta potty near one of these? I don't know. Alright. I guess I'll just use one of my porta potties. Okay, good. I do in fact have a portable toilet. I forgot I left a lot of them in storage, but it's not a big deal. Okay. So that's good. We'll camp if I need to. Let's see. Can I get an Imperial Dramon Paladin mode in this game? I believe so, yeah. Let's get you first. Yeah, let's just keep grinding for stats for a little while. It's not as much as if I use the machine, but we get a lot more stat points overall. Okay, you need a guard. At least we get a number of these. I'll probably pick up some, I'll probably pick up some, higher healing kits when we get the chance, just because we are actually fairly wealthy here. I don't know. I guess it's not that time-consuming to train versus otherwise. I'm just always of two minds. I'm also not really sure how much stat inheritance we pick up here and there. Because if stats inherited better, I think I'd be more interested in this kind of crazy grinding. Because at some point I'd like to get my hands on a Lucemon. Yeah, fighting 2 again. Alright, well that's fine. Agumon, guard. If I can get both of the, if I can get the Saberdramon focused on not him, that's easier. Okay, well this is fine. He does a lot of damage on his own. Like I'll give him that. He's not a weak little mon. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'll just stick around here grinding for the time being. They go down pretty quick, and the higher level Agumon gets, the higher level he gets, the less damage he's going to take from these hits. Anyway. And the other question is, do we fight the Taumon recolor again? I could. It's not really worth it for me, so I might just, like, bop in and out, and we'll just fight normally. But yeah. I think part of the reason why I'm kind of, like, weirdly losing steam here is there's a lot of grinding, which actually is, like, totally necessary. You know, maybe part of it is when I was a kid I really liked the grinding because I could overgrind and have really powerful Digimon. But now that I'm older, I've kind of, like, lost steam on grind. You know, on grinding itself, because for me it's very hard to want to do grinding anymore. I've got I've got limited time in a given day, so it's just like, the idea of grinding for 2 hours just to get this Agumon to the point of being ridiculous is like a little bit harder for me. And the training machines are nice because I can just kind of check out. These I actually have to like pay attention a little bit, even though the actual tangible benefits are so much better. Because like, yeah, what are the stat differentials right now? So Fluffy is straight up 3 times better than Agumon right now. But Fluffy is also 21 years old. Oof. Alright. Yeah, definitely gonna want to steal days from them. Because if I can get them desynced so that they're megas for a couple days together, but otherwise I can use and abuse the training mechanisms, that'll be okay. I guess the other thing is, are we only fighting one? Nope, we're fighting both. I guess the other thing is, once Toast dies, then I can just go do training hall stuff forever anyway. Let's see, they're both Fluffy. I messed up earlier. I think I named both of them Fluffy originally, and now I need to rename. So, the Agumon is real Fluffy, and the Ophanimon is supposed to be named Toast, but I messed up a long time ago, and this is me remedying it. As long as I forgot, or as long as I remember to actually switch it around. Oh, I guess we might as well bop out the tent. Ophanimon's tired. Then again, age is becoming an issue for her. I guess is the other reason why training probably wouldn't be worthwhile, because okay, that's not as much Tamer EXP as I thought I would get. Well, that's fine. But yeah, Ophanimon gets tired really easily. Oh, right. They respawn. Nice. Have you ever seen 21-year-old Toast? It's actually 21-day-old Toast. So it's not as bad. He's taking way less damage, so I can probably just let Agumon handle himself. 1 or 2 generations down, we should have no trouble doing the whole rookie grinding trick. And maybe I'll sync him back up by that point. Right now, lazy. No, this might actually... No, there's no way that we have a high enough bond for this. His order power is way too low. I was gonna say, it'd be pretty great if I could EXE these two together just to see what could potentially happen. Yeah, can't do it. But we can do Digifuse skill. I think this is actually going to be one of the first times we see a rookie's super move. Eden's Javelin and Pepper Breath. There's such a dichotomy on, like, which one's more impactful. That was worth doing. Yeah, so I guess I'll just keep up with this grinding method for at least a little while longer. Why is there a giant Bonomon? I don't know, the Digimon people are weird. Yeah, the other reason why, I'm kind of losing steam here, on grinding whatever, is I really dug, in World 1, there was kind of this weird world to explore and do stuff in, and yeah, there was a lot of grinding. I want to say the fights always gave you a decent amount of experience, but I think that's wrong. But it always was just kind of interesting traveling around, and to some lesser degree, I feel like, can't carry any more Deluxe Mushroom. Okay. To some lesser degree, I feel like the, some of the wonder is gone. You know, the lack of childhood wonder. Losing that definitely always just kind of dampens things, no matter what it is. Not that it's, like, really a big deal. It's just always one of those where, like, as I age, the more I realize, like, there are certain things about games that I will never be able to appreciate the exact same way as I used to. It's now Heaven's Knuckle due to a mistranslation from Cyber Sleuth. Yeah, what was it? What was it called? I actually don't remember. Oh, it doesn't matter that much. It's been a long time. Okay, so I kind of want that Deluxe Mushroom. Is there anything that I can get rid of? I want to keep the Super Double. Let's get rid of the Unlucky Shroom. I don't even remember if the Unlucky Shoom's good or bad, but we'll get rid of that instead. Okay. I just hope they make a Digimon game someday that's like truly capitalizes on modern design techniques and visuals and stuff like that. God, that would be amazing looking. Super unlikely to ever happen, but it would be really cool. I'm trying to think of like what would really be different. Not much. Unfortunately, Monster Collection RPGs rarely actually need quality. Usually they end up being a little bit more cartoony. There's World of Final Fantasy. But that was also, I want to say that was a Vita cross-release. I actually really liked World of Final Fantasy. I want to say it was probably my favorite Monster Collection game in comparison to this or Pokemon. At least this past year. Say what you want about it, but like, that, the collection was so satisfying and the combat was good. Unfortunately, the plot kind of sucked. I mean, it was a not bad plot. I liked their final chapter and their epilogue were really, the final chapter and the epilogue were really satisfying. But the actual plot itself was kind of weirdly episodic. But fairly kids gamey too. I don't know. I guess I just miss when plots of like Final Fantasy games weren't like weird and disjointed and stuff like that. Okay, you need a block. I'm trying to think of disjointed, or like the last time I truly got into a JRPG plot. Kind of coming up with blanks. I really like Xenoblade Chronicles 1. That was a damn fine game. Other ones, not so much so, maybe. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles X had the same problem as Final Fantasy 15 and World of Final Fantasy, which is like, plot, then nothing for a while. And that's kind of a damn shame. Like, you need to interspace both like writing quality and whatnot, and gameplay, but having them be too disjointed just results in sad, boring gameplay. God, yeah. What was the last, like, good JRPG? Because, yeah, I had the same problem with, like, I Am Setsuna, where the plot was just, like, weird and generic, almost. Because, yeah, I didn't like Tales of Zestiria at all. It was too kidsy. I don't know, chat, help me out here. When was the last good JRPG? Because boy, do I not remember. I mean, maybe just lack of exposure would definitely do it. Because, yeah, I'm playing it. You know, I actually wouldn't call this a good JRPG. This is a fun Digimon game. It's the best Digimon game I've played in a long time. But I wouldn't say it's, I guess for me, when I say, like, good JRPG, I'm thinking Xenoblade Chronicles 1, I'm thinking Final Fantasy 7, 9, 10, 12. Final Fantasy had, like, a really good run for quite a while, and then they just kind of flubbed it lately. Symphonia 2. I did not like Symphonia 2 that much. The Monster Collection was fun and broken, because I loaded my entire team up with bears and destroyed everything. But the main two characters were like these weird write-ins that had nothing to do with the world for the most part. Which sucked. I really liked Symphonia 1. Rune Factory 4. I need to play one of the Rune Factory games. They're on the Wii, right? remember. Bravely Default. That's a good point. I forget about the handheld ones. Some of the handheld JRPGs were pretty good. Bravely Default was solid. Persona 4, but that was PS2. Damn, it's been a while since there's been a good one. Best JRPG, Pit People. Pit People was pretty damn good. I should, Keith and I should get back, do another recording session of that at some point. Pokemon take the prizes. JRPG does make a lot. Yeah, but money doesn't matter that much. Like, I liked Sun and Moon a lot. My problem with all of the Pokemon games is they're so self-similar after a certain point. It's impossible for me to actually laud them as good games anymore. Because they switch it up, yeah. And they're kind of a good repetition, but they're not... On their own, they're... Like, if viewed on their own, they're great games. It's just... They don't change. I have the same problem with the Fire Emblem games to some degree. They don't change enough, to be good anymore. Like, the first two Fire Emblems games that I played, the ones on the Game Boy Advance, were masterpieces. And after this point, I've played so many of them, and it's just like, yeah, it's a Fire Emblem game, they're enjoyable. Oh yeah, Trails of the Starry Skies or whatever, for Dragon Quest. Yeah, that was a good one. I want to say most Dragon Quest games tend to be really good. I'm really looking forward to whatever the next one's going to be. 12? I think 12 is going to be great. DQ8 on 3DS last week. Yeah, my problem is I can't do anything on handheld, so I almost never look at them. Yeah, my problem with the Fire Emblem series is they've gone all waifu-y, and it's kind of lost its charm in a lot of ways. Alright, do we camp? Yeah, let's camp. They're both tired. It might be bedtime, though. But we'll camp anyway, because durability is free. Dragon Quest Builder. I love that game. Still not a JRPG, but I really do love that game. Yeah, I guess I'm just thinking about, like, all of these JRPGs that everybody remembers, like, super fondly from, like, years ago that were truly, like, standouts. And I wonder, like, to some degree if the market hasn't moved past JRPGs being viable, just because the markets can't adapt properly. Like, I like Nintendo a lot, but I feel like they're, Legend of Dragoon. Well, that was wonderful. Yeah, Legend of Dragoon is damn good. I'd love to do a series on that one at some point. Unfortunately, I'd have to see if there's, like, a mod that makes it look slightly less like ass. Because I tried playing it recently, and I was just like, I can't tell what's going on here. Golden Sun. Golden Sun was fantastic. The first one was great, the second one was slightly less great, and then the third one was... It was okay, at best. But yeah, Legend of Dragoon was awesome. I like that one a lot. Legend of Zelda, not a JRPG. But a lot of, like, the common trend here is, though, like, a lot of these were PS2 era or earlier. What about Dot Hack? I like the idea of the Dot Hack game. Dot Hack games, there are just so many of them. Like, I wanted to pick them up and I looked at it, it's like, what are there, like, 5 of them? Like, Jesus. It's really hard to get through. Let's see, what else is there? I don't know. A lot of games. Okay, let's, they're tired, let's go back. Items, autopilot. I got plenty of these anyway. There we go. I think there's 7. Yeah, PS1 was the golden era of JRPGs. Yeah, I could see it. Because graphics weren't that bad. Yeah. Fluffy to fluffy. We'll switch it shortly. Okay, so this means, Fluffy will live just a little bit longer. let's see, 15 Final Fantasies. I really wish for the Final Fantasy games they hadn't had, oh wait, no, we gotta go to the stock market first. That's one last stop here. I really wish the MMO Final Fantasies hadn't been numbered, because that always throws me off just a little bit. Okay. So finally, right, the market on lithographs is busted. Unfortunately, bone ornaments have still been pretty bad. There's probably better ways that I could make the money, but I also didn't need the cash that bad. Alright, so let's head for the... Let's head for here and sleep. Final Fantasy 7 through 12 are beautiful games. I wasn't a big fan of 11 for obvious reasons. God, having to pay money to make a character in a JRPG is such a trashy thing to do. Cause my cousin had it and I really wanted to play, but he didn't want to have to pay like $1 or $2 so I could make a character to mess around with it. I was also really young, so I guess it's not a big deal. Tales of series aren't bad. My only problem with the Tales of series is they've kind of dropped in quality lately. Like, Bersaria looks weird. I like the idea of it, but just too weird for me to some degree. Yeah, Final Fantasy-wise. I liked the idea of 8, but I didn't like any of the characters, so it was hard to get into. And 9, I just never played 9. I know it's on PC now, and I should have played it, but whoops. Oh well. Yeah, I'd mentioned the Persona games. I'm looking forward to the next one. Oh shit, when's that coming? I have no idea. Also, cutscene, I guess. We can't use the antivirus program? But it's complete, isn't it? What's the issue? Technically, the program's all set. Practically speaking, though, we've got one hell of a head scratcher of a problem to solve. You know all the Digimon have different data makeups, right? So we tried to update the antivirus program so it'd choose the right vaccine for each one automatically, but it's a pretty unique program, so... Oh wait, no, this is Talmon now. It's a pretty unique program, so changing it any bit makes the effects fade right away. That's my fault. Self-taught programmer, sorry. Do you have any solution in mind? I doubt it'd be easy to make a vaccine that automatically changes to fit its target. Well, I thought maybe. What about Datamon? Datamon? Who's that? A prodigy of a Digimon when it comes to programming. I doubt there's anyone in this world better suited to the job. But there's one big problem. Datamon's a scaredy cat. Almost never comes out when people can see it. So you don't know where Datamon is? Not a clue! Datamon, huh? Wait a sec. Could that be who Euromon from town saw on the Night Plains? What? Well, Euromon is basically sleep-talking most of the time, so you can't really be sure, but... Huh? I guess Euromon could have just been floating so softly by, Datamon didn't even notice. Taco, sorry to pile more work on you, but could you talk to Euromon and fight in Datamon? I'll go too in that case. You'll probably need help if you're playing Digimon hide-and-seek. Me too! I'm a really good hider! You'll never find me! Great, now we'll be looking for 2. Come on, Luce. You're a big girl. We need you to hold down the fort here. No, I want to go with Taco! Here, Taco, I'll get her. You go on and find Datamon for us. Hey, let me go, Koda! Stay away from me, you perv! Great. I had to read that. Okay, so anyway, we're not here for any of you people or your weird shenanigans. Man, I miss the days where cutscenes were actual cutscenes. Instead of characters just popping up to talk to each other. I mean, what do I expect? What should I expect? It's a handheld game, at best. Alright, so... Can I upgrade anything? Ah, I can finally upgrade the stock market. What else can I upgrade? So, the restaurant, we can upgrade. The field, pretty far on. Training hall. Still missing 10 mithril and 9 chrome digizoid. That's gonna suck. Okay, these are stones. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Here's the question. Do we do it more training? Or do we... Yeah, honestly, we should probably go out and fight. Let's go clear out our inventory there, though. I guess back on the topic of JRPGs, it's not exactly in the same vein, but the, Oh, hello. Oh, these are the ones that, turned my Digimon into XVmon and Stingmon and stuff. Oh, we might as well grab the Dark Pirate flag and Dark Pirate box. We'll be clearing those out anyway. Let's see, let's grab the portable toilets. We're actually gonna need them now. Anything else? Not really. Yeah, I'll be able to clear some of this out. I'll have to get some more items too.